question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal game. So Georgia Tech's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8, turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Nicholson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Georgia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They're facing a third down. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's man. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Wide to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. There he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Right back to the well. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. He uncorks one deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to fake spike now, looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it didn't take long for the defense chance to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Abraham. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Shakes off the defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to an end 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Makes the catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's man. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. To the air on first down. And that one's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flats. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Just keeps moving. Gets the first himself. It's a seam wide open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that he picked off? What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Jordan! And for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Georgia Tech, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lost a throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholson. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second.
Oh, out of space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Escapes the sack. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. Got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Georgia Tech, 20.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The defense still has all 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them after the kneel down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They punt it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Abraham. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 13-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And he's got it! Touchdown in the waning moments, and we're a deuce away from the tie.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it's a great job getting the touchdown. Obviously, now you've got to go for two. You got to dial up your best two-point play to try to tie this thing with only seconds to go.
The last touchdown only part of the battle. Now the two-point try to tie the game. He'll pull it on the read. He is in there, and he's got the two, and we are all tied up here deep in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Behind the chains now on second and long. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. The give out the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First and goal and a touchdown will win it. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. A chance to win the game in overtime here on 3rd and goal from the doorstep. looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice job by this defense finally getting him on the ground. He's had a huge day with his legs, so I understand he wants to make plays. He's got over 100 rushing, but trying to get out, the continued pursuit, nice job getting to him and getting him on the ground.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, Matt, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.